Welcome to the day 2 session. We are talking about basic operators in this video. So before this, let me have a fast recap in the yesterday's what we have been just seen in the yesterday's session. So initially we have been started with the print function and how to print the commands output or how to take an input from a keyboard. So this is an how to take an input from a keyboard, and we have been seeing how to print any of the sentences, user defined sentences. So the user defined sentences should be inside quotes. It can be single quote or double quote. Anything is feasible. So you can just print the user defined function and later you can pass the variables results also. This is another option as same as in C. So later we have been just seen how to declare a variable, how to assign it, assign a integer value, floating point value, or any type of a sentences. And we have been just seen our data types. So these data types are the one which they are being used to allocate a memory for your variables. So the data types can be numbers, strings, list, tuple, and dictionary. So it is having its own advantages and it is having its own declaration methods. So for string, so you need to give in and quotes. So again, there is a slicing operation. You can slice it. So this is a list. It should be included inside our square brackets, and it should be separated by a comma for every elements of that list. So this is called a list. If it is a tuple, instead of a square bracket, you need to go for a small bracket. So if this is a dictionary, instead of a small brackets, you need to go for a flower brackets. And again, in order to separate the two elements, you are going to use a comma. So this remains same. In all the things, you can go for slicing operation. For slicing operation, you need to mandatorily use a square brackets. So this is all about a summary of our yesterday's session. So today, let us see about operators. So these are all some of the basic operators or outline what we are going to just see with. So let me just take a pen over here. Okay. First one is arithmetic operation. So like addition, subtraction. So it can be multiplication. So it can be division. It can be modulus operation. Or it can be some kinds of newer operations which are being provided in Python. So this is floating division and this is a power multiplication. So these are the arithmetic operation what we are going to see in the next future slides in detail version, what is the syntax and all. So the next one comes comparison. So whether it has been equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, so less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So these are all some kinds of comparison operators which have been available in an Python. So the next one is like assignment operation. So it can be equals to, plus equals, okay, minus equals, can be multiplication and equated. So it can be an power multiplication and equated, or it can be an floating division and equated. So these are the assignments operators which have been available in Python. So the next comes the logical operations. It can be an and or. So it also supports a bitwise operators. So like bitwise AND operation, bitwise OR operations. These are all the things. So the next one is member. So membership is like in is going to be used. So this is a membership operation. I will just go on explaining what is all these operators are going to just do with. So this is a membership operation, and finally is operation or identity. So these are all the types of operators which have been available. So let us see what is definition of an operators. So this is a operators are the one which are going to vary the value of operands. So operands means, so let me take an example like C is equal to A plus B. So here operator is performing an addition. Operands are A and B. See, if a value of A is 5 and a value of B is 6, so the answer will be stored in a left hand side and the answer is 11. So this is a equation operation. So whatever you are performing here, it will be equated to the left hand side of a variable. Some of you may feel that this is too much basic, but some may have a difficulty of starting with the programming. So that's why I'm going in a very slow manner and I'm trying to explain as simple as it is. So let me start with the, so as we have been already seen the type of operators. So let me start with the arithmetic operation. Again I am taking a value of A as 5 and value of B as 6. First let me explain the plus operator. So as same as this one. So adds the value either side of the operators. So the value which have been present at the either side of operator, it is going to be added and the result will be stored in the left hand side of a variable. So the next one is subtraction. So here is some of one thing you need to observe here. The content present in variable B, that is left operand, it will be subtracted by an first value present in an first variable. See, consider if I am providing 5 minus 6. So the content present in B, that is 6. 6 will be subtracted by 5. So the answer will be 1. So this is a Python version. So the content present in B will be subtracted with the content present in A. So this is subtraction operation. So the next one is multiplication. Here multiplication is same as that of an addition. So it is going to perform an multiplication with a content of either of a variables. So the content present of two variables will be multiplied and it will be stored. So this is same as a addition, but it is going to perform an, so the formatting is same, so it is going to perform an multiplication operation for us. So after multiplication we are having a division. So here, so division is also having some of a division operation is like, so the content present in A will be divided by a B. See, consider the content of A is 5. So the 5 will be divided from a 6. So that we will be getting 1 point some decimal value. So the content present in A will be divided by an content present in an B. So the next one is like modulus operation. Sorry. So the modulus operation will be knowing that it is going to perform an division, but instead of sending an quotient as an answer, the remainder will be pushed. The remainder will be pushed to the variable C. See, if you are using A modulus B, so same procedure. It is going to perform a division first, but the remainder will be pushed to the variable called C. So this is called as an modulus operation. So next comes power multiplication. So this is like where is my pen? Okay, C is equal to A power multiplication B. So what it actually means that, so the content present in A will be power to it. If the content of A is 5, so it gives 5 raised to 6. So what is the answer for 5 raised to 6 is, that will be stored in an C. So this is power multiplication. If the content of A and B is 2, 3, then 2 raised to 3. That will be getting 2 into 2 into 2. So the answer will be 6 like this. So that is power multiplication. So the next operand is floating division. So here division is a normal division. So here you are having double backslashes. So it is going to call it as an floor division. FLOOR, floor division. So it is going to perform a normal division. So what are all the result you have been obtained? That is a quotient. After decimal point will be ignored. It will be deleted. So this is called as an floating division. So this is called as floating division. Arithmetic operations. So let me just give you a syntax for this arithmetic operations. So first I am starting with arithmetic operators. So I am taking a variables. So first I am assigning a values. A equals to 21, B equals to 10. So this is same as just assigning a integer value to variable A. So next, like assigning a integer value to variable B. So this is so much simple, just like writing into a maths. So this is a C variable which is going to store the results. So you may consider this as a 0. The question may arise that why we have been taken 0 itself. Why? Because it's like at the very first arithmetic operator is addition. Other than 0, it will be going to perform any of the wrong results. If you are going to perform a multiplication, the first or a result should be of having 1, or a result holding variable should be assigned with a value as 1. So now we have been just going for performing an addition operation. So here the content present in both sides of operators are added and stored in C. So 21 plus 10. So that is answer will be stored in C. So let me just print it. Okay. Addition operator. So it will be given with a value C. Operator. So let us go for next operator, that is subtraction operator. So here content present in B is subtracted from A. So that is 10 minus 21. So again you can just print those results. So answer of the subtraction be stored in variable called C. So after having a subtraction, the third operator is your multiplication. So A multiplied by B. So the content present at either side of the operators or multiply. So again you are going to print these results. Multiplication is given by the value C. So the next comes a division. C is equal to A divided by B. So the content present in A will be divided by a B. So that is 21 divided by 10. So the answer will be 2.1. So you are going to print it. Division operation. The results is stored in C. Okay, the next operator is modulus. So the modulus operator is same as a division, but here the answer will be quotient. Here the answer will be pushed to the C is the remainder. So the remainder will be 1 after performing 21 is divided by 10. 10 2s are 20 and 1 is the remainder. So you are going to print it. So remainder is going to be stored in a variable called C. Okay, then after modulus, we are going for a power multiplication, exponential power, that is double elastic B. So the content present in A rise to B, that is 21 rise to 10. So that will be stored in C. So exponential answer is going to be stored in C. So the last arithmetic operator is our floating division. So the performance is same as division operation, but after decimal point in quotient it is removed. That is, now after decimal point will be 2.1. So 1 will be removed and the answer will be popping it as 1. Okay, well, having a floor division. So it is called as a floor division. The answer will be stored in C. Okay, let us see the results here. So we are going to run our operator 2. So in order to run it, you need to press right click and go for run operator 2. So run operator 2 is a file name and it is having extension called py. Okay, so 21 plus 10, either side is going to be added. So here, so 21 minus 10, so that is left hand side minus this one, so that is 11. So multiplication you are being performed, division you are going to be performing. So remainder, so that is like after having a modulus operation, after carrying a division operation, you are going to get a remainder. This one, as I told you earlier. So after having a remainder, this is an exponential multiplication of 21 raised to 10. So the next one is like flooring division. So without decimal point. So as I told you earlier, it is going to be performing the same as division, but after decimal point will be removed. So that is called as float division. So if it is confusing, let me override a values here. 2 b is equal to 3. So that was all about arithmetic operator. So let me just move for. Okay, again I'm taking a pen. Okay. Next is like comparison operator. So the comparison means, as we have been seen already here, equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So let us see this by taking a content as well. So I'm having two operators here, that is A is equal to 21 and B is equal to 10. Sorry. So the first one is like equals to equals to. So if a two operands are equal, then the result is true. So in order to find this, see, like the content present in A is equal to 10. This condition is true, then the answer will be 1, or else the answer will be pushed from this operator will be 0. So it will be a binary answers. If the condition is true, you will get a binary result as 1, that is true operation. So here we will be getting the value as 0. In order to understand this, you can go for two types of an operation, whether C will be equal to B, that is A will be equal to B, whether this condition is checking or not. You can print a content of C. If it is 1, then it is true. If it is 0, then it is false. So now this condition is false, then the answer should be getting it as 0. In the sequence, you will be getting the answer it as false. Or you can go for any kind of a if statement. Forget about a syntax. I will just say in the later session. So if this condition is true, then you are going to print that so you can print that A is equal to B. So you can just see either of the statements while executing it. So the next operator is not equal to. If the content of A is not equal to B, then the statement is true. We will get a true statement here. So this is like not equal to, then true, or else if they are equal, then it is false. So it is exactly an inverse operation of equal to. One is like less than operator, whether A is less than B. So that is like whether the content present in A is less than the content present in B. If then it is a true condition. So greater than. So the content present in A is greater than a content present in B. That is a content present in left hand operator is greater than the content present in right operator. Then it is true condition. So in the same manner, greater than or equal to. So if the content present in A is equal to the current content present in B or greater than, then this condition is true. The same remains same for less than operation. So in order to have this, so now the content is less than, it is true, like this. So this is a comparison operation. So you can just see the example for this or a syntax. So the syntax can be varying in a two fashion. That is using if or by using a normal assignment statements. So now we are going for comparison operator. So the first we are going to take a content as same as previous one. So that is A value is 21, B value is 10. First, let me just give you the syntax of normal assignment statements. So now the answer you need to get here is false, because I am checking the content of A is equal to B. So the condition is false. The answer should come here, it has a false condition. So this is a simple assignment statement. So you can just check this by using if condition also. So just think of, don't think of a syntax here. I will just tell what is a if and all on the other decision making in the next session. So what we are checking here is if the content of A is equal to B, you are going to print that A is equal to B, or else you are printing that A is not equal to B. So this is like using if, and this is like using a normal assignment statement. So this is the first one. Let me just go for a not equal to condition. B not equal to content of B. So this is operator. So now the condition is true. You need to get an answer as true. Let us see whether it will operate or not. In the same fashion, you can just see for this if condition also. Only one thing you need to change here is not equal to. So if it is true, you need to say that it is not equal to. If it is false, you need to say that it is equal to. That's it. So after not equal to, the next operator is like less than operation. C equals to A less than B. Okay, now you are going to see whether that is true or false yet again. So now you can just see in the same manner, you can just see for if else also. You need to change the operator, that is A less than B. If it is true, it is less than B, or else not less than B. So this is like less than operator. A greater than B. And you are checking whether it is true or false. Or you can go for if else also. If A is greater than B, you can just say is greater than, or you can say A is less than. So in the same manner, you can just see for less than or equal to B. And you can just see the content here, print C. So the same thing, you can just see for the if else condition also. So less than equal to, less than or equal to. So it is not less than or equal to B. So the last condition is A greater than or equal to B. So again you are checking the content whether it is true or false. So after this, as usual, the if and else. So it is greater than, so now it is greater, here also greater. So this is an operator. We have been just started with the equals to operator. So for understanding sake, we are having two things here: a simple assignment and using if and else. So just leave about the syntax of if and else. Let me just explain what it is going to happen here. If the content of A equals to B, operator will send a 1 or 0. If it is 1, that is true, if will execute the statement. If this condition is false, it will execute this statement. That's all. So you can just see here how this execution is going to happen. In the same manner, not equal to and less than operation, greater than operation, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to operations. See, the only funda here is like if it is equal, then it is true. Here, if it is not equal, then the condition will become true. So let me just say execution here. Okay, true false will be getting for every execution. So the first one, the content of 21 is not equal to 10, then it is false, it is fine. So again it is coming here, checking the condition is false, it will print this one. That is A is not equal to B. So the next condition is like checking whether is A is not equal to B, the condition is true. So by using if, so A is not equal to B, it is true. So it is going to execute this statement. A is not equal to B. So that is what I have been given here. So less than operation. So A is not less than. So that is false. So you are going to have this not less than B. In the same manner for A greater than B. So A greater than B, it is true, and it is going to execute A is greater than B, this statement. And A is less than or equal to 0, then we can just see greater than or equal to, that is a false condition, then it is going to execute the false one. A is not less than or equal to. So the last one is greater than or equal to option. So A is greater than B, that is true, and it has been printed A is greater or equal to B. So this is another operator which have been available in Python, and the name was like comparison operators. As an assignment operator. So these are all the operators which have been available. We can just see what it is one by one. So the first one is this equals to assigning a, so it will be having a LHS side and RHS side. Every of operators will be having LHS and LHS and RHS side. The content present in an RHS or any kind of a sentences will be assigned to the variable present at the left hand side. So the examples can be like same as A plus B equals to C, or C equals to any kinds of a sentences. So that will be assigned. Results, or it can be any sides of values which have been present at the right hand side, will be pushed to the left hand side variable. So that is called as an assignment operator. In this equals to, it is just pushing the results here, or it is pushing some of the values or a string to the left hand side. So that is equals to operator. So you are having another operator called perform an addition and then equate. So this is like C equals to A. So what it actually means that C is equal to C, the content of C plus A. So that is what it is going to say. Assignment statement. So perform addition and later equal to. In the same manner, perform subtraction and later assign the value to it. So it is same as C is equal to C minus A. So performing a subtraction and equate it. So in the same manner, it can be an multiplication and add it to the or equate it to the variable called C. So C into A. So this operation is similar to this one, but it is going to reduce some of things like memory, fetching time, execution time and all. So the next one is like division and equate it. So C is equal to C divided by A. So the content present in C is divided by A. So the again you will be having modulus with an assignment operation. In the same manner, power to multiplication 2 raised to 3 and assignment. And next floor division and assignment. So this is like C is equal to A, and you can take any kinds of this operators here. So that is a syntax. So this is going to operate in this fashion itself. So C is equal to C modulus A. So this is assignment operators. You can just see the syntax and execution of it in an PyCharm. Is it is working? Okay, audio is working fine. You can go for an assignment statements. So the same here, assignment statements. So A will be 21, B will be 10. So I am just giving a one space here after doing all the things in order to understand in a proper fashion what you have been written. I would just suggest you to follow the same thing. Assigning a value, C is equal to A plus B. This is same as for arithmetic operator. So you are going to print the value of C here. That's it. So the next one is perform addition, later equate it. So this is same as C plus A. So C equals to C plus A. So print C. So the next one is like C is equal to, so perform subtraction, later addition with content present in A. So I'm going to print C again. So the next one is multiplication, assign it to A. So print it. So this is same as what we have been just seeing in an explanation. C is equal to C into A. So after this division, so it is same as like C is equal to C divided by A. So you are going to print C. So after this, modulus operation, assign it to A. So perform modulus first and assign the results to variable A. okay, and print that result. It is content present in a variable C. So after modulus, you are having a power multiplication. So perform power multiplication with A and store the result to C. So the next one is flooring division. So what is the usage of avoiding another variable here? Let me tell the one usage is memory used by another variable. Here we are using only two variables, C and A, but it is C is doing the both the task, and this one will be used in looping. It will save the time, it will save the memory for competitive addition or successive addition, summation during that time. This type of assignment will help. So you are going to print those values. So here you can just see the answer will remain same, but the assigning methods will be just go on changing. That's all. So these are all the results. So the answer remains same. So the addition with this is the content of C, that is C is A plus B, that is 31. So 31 plus A. So the 31 plus A is 51. So that is what this is going to be printed. Content have been added with the C, that is 52. It have been showing here. So in the same fashion, so C minus A, so the answer is 31. So in the same fashion, 31 into A, so we'll be getting some value, so that will be divided, that will be stored here. In the same fashion, we are going for all the operators. So this is another operator which have been available in Python. So the next operator is bitwise operation. So here bitwise operation is like so bits means it is a binary operation what it is going to just perform with. So we'll be having some bitwise AND operation, bitwise OR operations, and OR and XOR. These are the operations. So let me consider 6 and 3. So 6 means it is 1 1 0 and 3 is 0 1 1. So here we are going to perform with AND operation. A is ANDed with B. So bitwise operation. AND operation means if both the things are high, then only it is 1 or else it is 0. So here both the things are not high, then it is 0. Here it is high, then it is 1. So here it is 0. So this is an AND operation. So in the same manner, you will be having a OR operation. So this is an operator which have been used for an OR. So OR is exactly the inverse of this. Any one is high, then the output is high. So one of operator is high, output is high. Both operator is high, output is high. One is high, then the output is triple. So the next one will be like XOR. So in the same fashion, if both are of like values, then it is 0. If you are having unlike, then it is 1. So this is like XOR operation. So the next one will be like NOT operation of A. So the NOT operation is going to take only single variable. So the NOT means exact inverse version. So 1 means 0, 1 means 0, 0 means 1. So NOT operation. So this is on bitwise operators what you are going to just see with. So I guess You'll be knowing about this one, as this is a very basic one. You will be just seeing in many of our classes. So as per a basic session, we are just covering this bitwise operators. So the first operator is, so I am going to take a values as a is equal to 6 and b is equal to 3. So first I am performing a and b. So here you are going to have a results. So that is print c. So after this we are going to have a or b, and we are going to print it. Next we are going for XOR OR operation. Okay, this is an XOR operation. Okay, we can just say that the result of AND, or we can say that OR gate. So this is XOR results, and we are pushing the value of C. So the next one is like not operation. Not is here, not of A. So print not. So the next one is like right shift by 2 times. So the bits will be shifted towards right 2 times. So it can be left side also. Left shift by 2 times. That right shift and left shift. So the left shift means by how many times it is going to shift will be given at this point of time. So this number is going to tell how many times it is going to be shifted. The content present in A is going to be shifted by 2 times by this operator. So it is right shift. So if it is A, right shift these two contents by 2 times. So the first time the answer will be 0, 1, 1. So again it will be pushed 0, 0, 1. In the same manner it can be shifted towards left side. This one will be knowing, but we are just making a brushing of it, that's all. So it is left shift and right shift. So we can just see the results of this one. So again right click and run. So these are the results after doing a shifting operation, not operation, or operation, and operations. So like this. So you are having logical operations like and or. So this is like a decision making. It is not a bitwise operation. It is like A and B. If this condition is true, you can enter. And means both the conditions of variables of A and B should be true. If and only if, then it enters, or else it will leave. But whereas in OR operation, if any of this condition is true, then it can execute the statements here, or else it is going to execute the else statements. See, like where this operators are going to be used is like whenever you are going to make a crucial decisions in any of our real-time applications. Whenever two persons arrives, then their iris have been matched of two persons also, then you can give an access to the lockers. So during this condition, you need to use AND operation here. If it is like if any one persons have been matched, then you need to give an access means you can go for OR operation. In the same manner, we'll be having a logical AND. See, getting the inverse of operations, like if it is state of true, if you need to make it as a false, then you can make use of this logical NOT operation. So the next one is like membership. This is another very good thing what you are going to use in an Python. That is, it is going to be standard as in. So it is going to evaluate the content present in below this in with the content with the variable after this in. Let me just see this as an example, like C in A. So the content present in C is checked in A. If this content is present in A, then it is true. So let me give a contents here as 12. So the A's content can be 1, 2, 3 and 12. If it is having 12, the condition is true. So this 12 is going to be checked with the content of all the contents of A. If it is available, then it is true. If it is not available, then it is false. So this is called as an membership. So first one is in, and it is having another membership function called not in. So it is same as equal to, not equal to. If the content of C is not in A, then it is true. So it is just an ulta version or an inverse operation here. If the content is not in A, then it is true. If the content of C is present in A, then it is true. So this is in and this is not in. Okay, we can just see this in and not in example. So it is a very important and a crucial thing. It will be repeated many times in many of our machine learning programs. You can just see this carefully. So first we are taking some of our variables here, again some A and B values, and again I am creating a list here. So while creating a list, we should use big brackets and list need to be created. For differentiating between two values, you need to give comma. So now I am going to check the membership operand. So now if A in list, forget about the syntax of if, I will be just telling in the next video. Just I am telling that if this A is present in a list, it should print saying that A is available in list if this condition is true, else print A is not available in list. So this is like list operator, in and not in. If B not in list, so you should give space after not and in. So the same thing you can copy and paste here. One thing is you need to change the variables. So Okay, B is not available. B is available. Okay, let me just see the results. So let me just go through a quick run here. The variable A is going to store some value as 10, B as 21. So whenever, what is this in is going to do is the content present in A is going to be checked in the content present in the list. Fine. So A is not available here. Not available means it is going to generate a false. The false condition means if should execute the else part. So that is A is not available. So now B is not in the list. So it is true. As it is true, it is going to execute the true statements. So this is like in and not in operations. Not least the identity. So we are being just seen in and not in. So in the same fashion, is and is not. So these are the things we are just pending with. So the let me just take a pen here. Okay, is and is not. So what is this identity is going to do is in membership data operand, it is going to see the contents of left hand side with the right hand side one. So here it is going to compare the memory of two variables. So as we know that if it is a variable A, so this variable A will be having some stack memory. So for each memory they will be having some numbers. 1F, FF, like this. So as it is 64-bit, it will be having some stack memory address. So it is going to check the memory locations of both the variables. So this is like if you are having two variables here with the same memory location or not, it is going to check. If the same memory location is present, then it is true. A is B. So this is a memory location. In the same fashion, A is not, if it is not with a B, then it is true. So now how to find a memory address here? So in order to find a memory address, we are having a inbuilt function called identify. So it is going to take a object here, that is variable. So it is going to find in which memory location it have been just seated with. So in order to find a memory address, ID is going to be used. So ID of any of a variables. So let us see some of the syntax here by executing this. So the concept is too much simple. In identity operators, it is going to compare the two memory locations. Okay, first I am taking the variables. So first I am printing the A values. So this is a value. So this is a user defined one, and I am printing a ID of A. In the same manner, I am printing the content of A as, sorry, B of B, and in the same manner as ID of B. So like So after this, I am checking whether A in B. So I am saying that A and B have same identity. So it is based on the identity or memory locations. Else print of having different identity. So this is A in B. Sorry, K. It is not in, it is. So next we are going to have is not. A is not B. If it is true, then it is in different, or else it is in the same. Okay, this is called identity operator, which is going to work on memory locations. So we can just run this and see whether we are going to have these locations. So these are all the memory locations. So A and B are having the same memory locations. So this is ID is going to generate a memory locations. Precedence or priority which need to be executed first. So the first one is like exponential multiplication is the first. So next one is not of, that is complementary unary plus, or it can be first will be multiplication, division, modulus operation and flooring division. So the priority is given to first as for exponential division, unary operations, third one is multiplications. So the next one is like addition, later subtraction, and the fifth one is bitwise AND operation, and next one is bitwise exclusive operation, and next one is comparison operations, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, like this. Next one is like equality operators, that is equal to or not equal to. So this is the next precedence. So the next one will be coming with assignments like perform addition, later assign it, like this. After assigning, you will be having some of membership operators what we have been just seen, that is in. Next, that is is. Okay, sorry. First comes is, then in operators, and finally you will be having some of our logical operators. So this is a identity operator. So this is a membership operator. So this is a precedence. So if you are having any kinds of expression, the Python is first going to choose exponential multiplication, unary operators. Next coming for division, that is multiplication, later division, modulus, and last is floor division. And next one is like addition, later subtraction, bitwise operators. So these are all the comparison operators, and this is equality operators, and this is like assignment operators. So this is identity operators, and finally uh, membership operators, and last one is logical operators. So here bitwise is different, logical is different. So this is all about an video for an day 2. I hope this is an informative. We have been just started with an operators. What is operator is like? It is a one which is going to change the values for an operands. So we are having types of an operators, that is arithmetic, comparison, assignment. Next one is bitwise, logical, membership, and identity operators. So this is a summary of what we have been just discussed till now. Hope you have been got a good information. Okay, thank you. Let's meet in the next video.